Hi, welcome to the fall semester term of records management. I'm going to give you a quick overview of the course. So hang on while I put my screen over here. So this is what you're gonna see when you log into the home page, and you can navigate your menu in any online course either through this global navigation screen if you get lost. But let's go to the way that I like to go in. The syllabus module is on the welcome page, so I'm not going to go through the syllabus module. But records management uses a program called MindTap. And this section is important for you to go over so that you understand how to use MindTap because your assignments are going to be graded, including your filing assignments and quick quizzes. And if you need help, here's the link to their particular web page. Now what you're seeing is my web page. You're not going to see everything. But when you look in your first week assignment, I have an overview of what we're going to be talking about. And let me pull this up a little farther, a little too far. So after you complete this assignment, an assignment or a page, you'll see the next button. So just click next, and these are the PowerPoints that are going to load for your chapter, which is a great way to review what you are reading. And in this case, I don't see the next here, so I'm just going to run back to the modules. My recording screen is limiting what I can actually show you. And then I have a couple of activities to complete. You're going to be introducing yourself here, and this is described. The rules of the discussion is that your introduction or your discussion is due on Thursday by midnight, but it's really important if you can do it before Thursday so that early birds students like yourself can go ahead and reply to you. And the reason for having discussions is to build community, and when you're sitting in a class, you hear everybody else's introductions, so you really want to get to know the people who are in your class, and that's really what introductions are for. So let me just go back to my modules, and then you're going to come to information on access assignments. So you're going to be doing Microsoft Access, a little of it for some of your electronic records management, so that you're somewhat familiar with it, and you probably will be taking an Access course later on in your semester. But this is how you're going to use Access in a records management scene. So in the next link, you've got, I realize the drills are on top, but you want to click on the lessons first, which are downloading, and I can't get them down in the screen, but you have lessons, and then you have drills that apply what are in the lessons so that you will become comfortable with what you're being told to do. So let's see what's on the next screen. We're also going to do, after you do a written discussion, we're going to be doing a video discussion. And this is really fun because you can see me talking here, but when I look at you and you look at one another in discussions, there's this little tiny circle and it's hard to see exactly who you are. So the video discussions will help us relate to one another as a class. And it's really enjoyable. It's private. It's not going to go out on the web. And it's a little view of you, and you're answering the questions. And and incidentally, make sure when you complete your Flipgrid assignment that you listen to it, because if I can't hear you, I'm going to put a 1 on your assignment instead of the full points, and put a note in to turn your volume up, and please do it again. I've tried to hear student assignments through using my speaker and making it as loud as possible, but if you don't have your speaker turned up on your computer, then I'm not going to hear you, and neither are the rest of the class. And the real loss is not a few points that you have lost, but that we have not really had a chance to get to know you. So I think that that's the basics for the overview here. If you look over here, this is where you will find your grading system. So you can go through here and see how you're doing on your grades. And go back over here. And if I have something important to tell you, I'm going to make an announcement. And make sure you read the announcement, because it's information that you must have right now. I've had students say, well, I didn't listen to your announcement. That's not a good idea. It's like sitting in a classroom and using earplugs so that you don't hear your teacher talking. So if you have any questions, I'm here to help you. Even if you don't have your access code yet, or all of your material yet, there are copies of the book in the library that you can check out in the library and read the chapter. And Cengage does give you a courtesy period for you before you have to purchase your access code, and so you can go ahead and do some of the assignments. And I try to be on campus. My office is within a classroom in Buckeye 4, and if there's a class in here, it's a little harder to meet, but you're certainly welcome to come in and make an arrangement beforehand, and we'll make an appointment and we can sit down and talk about anything that you need help with, because that's what I'm here for. And online, it's a little harder to get out there to help you, but we can use a meeting place called Confer Now. It's on your navigation over here, and we can actually meet online. So hope you have a wonderful semester, and just reach out to me when you have questions.